Hi everyone, I'm Marjolyn and I have this week's inspirational message for you. So today I'm going to share a story with you which happened quite a few years ago now. I was in a new relationship and I was living in far north Queensland, Cairns, tropical Queensland, beautiful place in Australia. And I've been in this relationship for probably about a year or two, and we finally decided to buy a brand new car. We were driving around in what we call a wreck, because that's all we could afford back in those days, and we took the plunge and we bought this fantastic second-hand car, and we paid about $6,000 for it back in early 1990, so that was quite a lot of money for a second-hand car. But anyway, we were delighted with our purchase. And I'd only had it for a couple of weeks, and I was on my way to the post office to send a letter back home. And as I pulled up and parked, and I went out to the letterbox and I pulled down the little flap to post the letter, and there was this massive big green tree frog sitting there on the lid. And I thought, oh, what are you doing there, frog? And I looked at it and had my little telepathic conversation that I like to do, and I said goodbye, as you do with when you're a little bit different. And I jumped back in the car and I was still focusing on the surprise of that beautiful frog. And it was early in the morning, so the car park was rather empty. And I'm jumping in my car feeling pretty cool. And I must have picked up a little bit of speed. I wasn't thinking about what I was doing. And I reversed my new car into a power pole that was behind me, which I didn't see because I wasn't focusing. And I just didn't tap that pole. I probably hit it with a lot of force because it virtually wrapped around the pole, around the boot of the car. And oh my God, my shock, because I wasn't expecting that. First thing I did was look around to see if anybody was watching, and then I hightailed it out of that car park as quickly as I possibly could. And you know where I went? I went home, and the first thing I did was pick up the phone to call my insurance. And I thought, I've done it. I can't do anything about this event now. I went straight into let's get it fixed mode. I didn't berate myself about what I'd done. I had a partner who, back then, he didn't take glee in that, but, he went on about it. And I said, I can't undo it. What I did was not thoughtful, and it was because of a lack of focus of what I was doing at that point in time. But I can't undo it. So let's get moving forward about getting it fixed. And that's where my focus went. And the purpose of me sharing this story is, if you find yourself in a similar situation, don't focus on how you did it and why you did it and how stupid you feel, which I did for a little bit. It doesn't matter. The thing is, it's happened and we've got to move forward, and just take yourself to the solution mode. Just look for some sort of relief and just get on with fixing it, whatever you did. Because, if we keep ourselves in that loop, it's only going to attract more of those events. So take some guidance from my experience. If you do something, and you've got to get a solution for it, just stay focused there. And don't let other people buy into this event and share their opinions. That's great if they want to, but just, let it slide. It doesn't matter. So I thought I'd share that one with you. It was quite amusing at the time. And here we go. Let's finish this message off with a message from the Wisdom of Avalon cards. And I still chuckle, at the time I probably didn't, but yeah, what that frog was doing there, and the consequences of that. Oh, here we go. Communication. So says it all, really. Just communicate your feelings. And if you always come from a loving place, and if you speak from your heart and don't worry about other people, but if you're coming from a place of compassion and understanding, then those words you're going to share will be received with the intention that you're offering them. But if we go into an event and we're expecting confrontation, well, then that's what's going to happen. So keep your communication lines always open and always speak from the heart and from your truth. And, if you're sharing those words from that place, if the other people don't receive them that well, that's their issue, not yours. Okay, so let's have a look what card number 2 is all about. Ooh, the bee. This is a lucky card. So, sweet victories coming your way. So if you follow on from that guidance, you'll always have a positive outcome, but project yourself to where you want to be. Really feel the emotions of the outcome that you're really wanting to achieve, and then remember, We are vibrational beings. The universe will give us exactly what we're feeling. Words are important, but it's the underlying vibrational essence that accompany the words that is the thing to be mindful of. And the third card today is, oh nice, the dog. Loyalty, sincerity and unconditional love. So I'm just really feeling this beautiful vibe at the moment where if you just trust in universal laws and just aim to feel the best you can at any point in time and constantly bring yourself back to an awareness state and ask yourself, what are you feeling? And just try and create that sense of unconditional love where you're giving without conditions. Watch what unfolds for you. Okay, everyone, thank you for listening. I really enjoy sharing my messages with you, and I look forward to sharing another life experience with you next time. Bye.